Hello, hi, out there in television land. Welcome to the Veteran Suicide Prevention Channel's stream. And we have a dream right here to be able to show veterans that there's a better way in life for them to deal with PTSD, anxiety, and depression. And that's why we founded. We were founded in 2015. We were founded to do broadcasts, to bring wellness into veterans' homes because we knew a lot of veterans would not go to the VA, would not even acknowledge the fact that they had problems that they had to deal with. But through our efforts to create broadcasts that they could sit at home and didn't even have to acknowledge anything was wrong, but they could sit at home and they could look at entertaining shows, but most importantly, we could intersperse those shows with therapies. And maybe, just maybe, that therapy would say to them, you know, I kind of like that, I kind of need it, I'm going to go out and get the real thing. So that's how the Veteran Suicide Prevention Channel was born. That's what it was born for. And then a few years after that, I became a national champion at the Veterans Creative Arts Festival. And I went there, and it was such a great time. I mean, we had a wonderful time there. And so I said, wouldn't it be great if all of the veterans could experience this? Because the way they had the program at that time, you had to win in order to go to the big shebang. And so I said, let's create the big shebang where everybody can go. And we created the Austin Veterans Arts Festival. We've been doing it ever since 2018. And so this is going on now, 2024. This is going on our 6th year. We do it all over the city of Austin. We do singing, acting, dancing, painting, drawing, you name it. We even doing tournaments. We're doing a lot of things. So let me stop talking and let's get this thing. Let me let you meet some of the movers and shakers of AvaFest. We want to introduce veterans all through the United States to the arts. We're entering a new era now. It's about changing the direction that we're going with treating veterans with PTSD.
Yesterday is history.
Spilling the blood of fellow man in foreign lands, fighting side by side with brothers who will never again hold family in hand.
Not just painting, it's not just sculpture, but it's singing, acting, dancing. It's those things that allow the human mind to rest.
These veterans and government employees should be treated as patriots and heroes.
Music is therapeutic. It's better than medication.
I don't communicate so easily. I'm not who I used to be, and I'm still trying to get used to me.
Will I be able to conquer this challenge with silver or gold?
We start now. This is a crisis amongst our veterans. We need to recognize it as a crisis.
They stand for healing, they stand for hope, they stand for love, they stand for acceptance. Who wouldn't want to be a part of such an amazing organization?
That this is all about healing veterans with art. We can't do this without your support.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Joy. I'm one of the producers with the Austin Veteran Arts Festival, and I'm on the advisory board of the Veteran Suicide Prevention Channel. I have been with the Austin Veteran Arts Festival since its inaugural year. I started as the dance director and have worked my way up over the years, and I'm now at the producer level. What makes Austin Veteran Arts Festival important to me is that I was a major in the Army. I was an aviator. I spent 6 years on active duty, and I spent 4 years in the National Guard. I flew Chinooks and Blackhawks, and my favorite job was being the medevac company commander for Alamo Dust-Off before I got out of the military in 2011 to go to graduate school. I've been in Austin since 2007, and this is my home. What makes Austin Veteran Arts Festival so special to me is that Trying to find yourself after you take off the uniform is an entirely new journey. You no longer have your badges, you no longer have your combat patch, you no longer have your rank. You now have to find out who you are. And what Austin Veteran Arts Festival does is it creates an opportunity for you and for me and for all veterans, family members, and our supporters to find themselves through the arts and through their creativity, to find that Toltec within yourself. That Toltec translates to artist. We like to specialize in so many different kinds of arts. I started as the dance director, and in 2018, through a whole bunch of different programs and dances, I put together a 5-part dance journey where I could work through my own story in the military, where I had my partner dance out my part, and then I danced the accompany parts in 5 different stories so I could work through that trauma myself. PTSD is a real thing. I do have PTSD. I work with it every day. I also have chronic pain from various injuries because you have to be honest, the mileage from the military is a little bit more than a normal job. So, you know, I've got my aches and pains, I've got some chronic pain, and I have to tell you, sometimes the best thing I've found is to pick up a paintbrush, dip it in some acrylic paint, and paint on canvas. Austin Veteran Arts Festival is an opportunity to inspire us to see what type of different arts we want to pursue, from dance to painting to live models to putting together poetry, jams, and music, and any type of community that makes you feel safe to really explore who you are. And that's what the festival has been to me. I have been so thankful for the opportunity to work through my own areas, work through my own traumas. I managed to get back to school. I just got another degree in radio, television, film, and this is such a wonderful industry. And I'm so grateful for Glenn. Fairy Godbrother Productions really does have a meaning. Right? So with the dance program, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the evolution, because the Austin Veteran Arts Festival has been evolving since its inaugural year in 2018. That year we started with dance. We brought in a professional dance company called Exit 12 under the guidance of former Marine Ramon Baca, who has an MFA in choreography, and came up with this incredible concept of repurposing. And I had the opportunity to go through that workshop, and it was transformational. It was absolutely phenomenal. I still use those techniques to this day with my own movement, with my own practice, and I am so much in awe of how powerful these types of programs can be. A couple years later with COVID, we went online. After that, we went back outside and we brought in slack lines. We brought in fire spinning and flow arts. And I am thrilled to announce that not only have I been promoted to adjunct professor at Austin Community College to run yoga and the fencing program, but we are bringing fencing to Austin Veteran Arts Festival this year as well. We are going to be partnering with Texas Fencing Academy, and for any warrior at heart, this is such a miraculous and wonderful practice of movement, meditation. It is literally known as physical chess. So it helps combat cognitive decline. It helps rebuild brain cells and neural networks. And I am so excited to see how much benefit and how much community and connection we're going to get this year. So thank you for your donations, please. Anything you can give to help bring the arts to the Austin Veteran Arts Festival, help us make this our best year yet.
It's colder than hell and darker than a gun. You can throw your bullets in a well, but that don't get nothing done. You shot some things, you broke everybody's heart. You clipped your wings, you just don't know where to start. So you buy yourself an old used welding machine. Forgive yourself for every little dirty thing. Pick up the pieces of the broken things at your feet. Slap on your welding gloves and turn up the heat. It's hotter than hell and brighter than the sun.
Go. Okay. Good evening. I'm Mark Hobbs from King's Hobby Shop, and I am the Director of Hobbies with Ava Fest. I've been with Ava Fest since 2022, so this is now my third year coming up. And, you know, like the fine arts, like painting, like sculpture, you know, model building and hobbies allow the veterans to exercise their fine motor skills. They, you know, it creates a distraction to let the brain process subconsciously things that it can't address directly. And at the same time, you know, I like to think that scale modeling also brings in an element of history, an element of storytelling, and, you know, some of the finer aspects of art as well. But I'm actually here tonight to talk about our tournaments. So Thomas Strickland, our tournament director, was not able to make it tonight, but in addition to the fine motor skills and the processing that we do through the painting, through the sculpture, through the hobbies, through the indoor activities, we also have a number of outdoor activities. We have a horse basketball tournament. We have a pickleball tournament. We have a disc golf tournament. And that allows vets to get outside, to enjoy the fresh air and this beautiful Texas weather. And, you know, and you use your fine motor skills and your gross motor skills. And you get to just hike and walk and experience the fellowship and the camaraderie of, and a little bit of competition, you know, with the tournament. And we like to work together, you know, practicing some of these skills. And Thomas has done a great job. Or Strick, most of y'all may know him as Strick if you've ever been here before. But, you know, he buses people from as far away as Fort Campbell. And, you know, we get out and we do these different tournaments. And, you know, the response is always overwhelming. It's always just a great time. So we hope that you can see fit to contribute even just a couple of dollars, anything you've got that can help, you know, put this tournament together, put these the art festivals together. You know, we do the Austin Book Festival. You know, we bring in veteran authors and we set up a booth at the book festival. And then of course the pinnacle of the event is the Kalahari Ava Fest concert, where we have comedians, we have performers, we have musicians, we have bands, all related to the veteran community and all here trying to use their passion to help the veteran community heal and grow and thrive. And so anything you can do, we would appreciate so much. Thank you. Thank you.
At 17, it only took $1 to dream. By 36, it took at least 600 milligrams to silence the screams. You know, the darkness is still having nightmares about me. Without thinking, politely, I invite them in. And I've had a hatred for taking pills ever since they were vitamins, but this physical and emotional pain caused a Paxil and Vicodin just to be all right again. See, I never left the battlefield. I'm just trying to win the fight within. My 6 holes have closed, but what about the 6th soul? I just want to grab a hold and get control. I mean, this is home. This is my fears get exposed when I sit alone in the road. I've corrodes before it explodes, and sometimes I won't answer my phone because the dial tones remind me of a flat line. The silence can be deafening. See, I've been dealing with my aggression with boxing, but I can only stomach with so much naproxen, choking back on ibuprofen and not focus on the fact that I'm hurting with every jerk in motion. But I'd rather that than these thoughts, because perks don't work on this type of hurt, I swear. I can feel the line in my stomach getting weaker, chasing 30 milligrams of metazapine with another 10 worth of Ambien, trying to catch up to sleep, but it keeps leaving me. I wonder the doctors are mistreating me. They got me second guessing my reasoning. I don't communicate so easily. I'm not who I used to be, and I'm still trying to get used to me. I tried to trazodone for the depression and then tramadol for the pain, though. Schizophrenia, me running my family. I've taken long walks on the edge of insane. This is pain. My first mission was to pick up body bags, so here's to putting life into perspective, the burning, medically contaminated clothing of our fallen brothers who I left here with that I'm supposed to be protected. These are hard truths that I'm forced to accept.
So we're going to close up now, but I just want to say thank you to all the previous contributors, all the previous participants. We really appreciate everything you've done. We hope you will continue to support this worthy cause, this healing through the arts. And we look forward to seeing you in October and November with AvaFest 2024.
Thank you. And I'm going to add, there is a Japanese art called kintsugi in which broken pottery is mended with precious metals, normally gold, in which to reinforce the cracks and repair the pottery. I'm speaking to you. You are not broken. You are a marvelous, amazing, wonderful human being. And we invite you to come and explore finding that golden power through the healing of the arts to help find that place in yourself, to grow through the pain, to grow through the trauma, and become that person that we know is in there, that we know that you're capable of being. That's what AvaFest has been for me. And I'm still healing. It's a process. It is not something in which we say that we are done. It's every day of your life, but it's a quality of life, and it's a glorious one on the side of the arts. So please come find your gold with us.
So we need your donations in order to do AvaFest 2024. AvaFest 2024 has a lot of promise. I feel blessed that I get to work with veterans that are just amazing people. All they need is an opportunity, a non-pharmaceutical way to begin to promote that healing within themselves. So we're asking you, please, look within your heart, look within your wallet, send us some money so we can help begin to save some veterans' lives in the most beautiful way. I tell you, I feel so blessed because I get to work with these people. They're just so inspiring and so full of love to have been through some of the things that they've gone through. And I just want to leave you with this last thought. When we lose a veteran, we lose a little more humanity. Because veterans are people who have said that they will go and lay down their lives, if need be, to protect someone they don't even know. Thank you. Donate. We're going to do this festival's coming up. Let's do it.
For Vietnam combat veteran Glenn Towery, the importance of Veterans Day cannot be overstated.
Veterans have given so much to this country. They've given unselfishly, and if they had to, most veterans would have given their lives, and many have given the ultimate sacrifice. That's why it's important that on Veterans Day that we honor those who have made that type of a sacrifice for America.
For Glenn, honoring veterans is something he does every day through his work to support vets who struggle with post-traumatic stress. He started 2 organizations, one being the Austin Veteran Arts Festival.
Because a lot of veterans are on medications that really don't make you feel good. I mean, I guess they're necessary in some sense of some terms, but I discovered that through art, I found a release from PTSD. I wanted other veterans to experience that, so I started the Austin Veterans Arts Festival.
So he started encouraging vets to channel their own creativity.
Get started doing something. It might start off with some crayons, and then you'll be amazed what you'll see created in a few days. So if you are a veteran out there, come, participate, be a part, discover a new side of yourself, and discover a new way of healing.
But Glenn hopes more and more vets who are suffering will give art a try. But art isn't the only way Glenn is trying to help his fellow veterans. He also created the Veteran Suicide Prevention Channel. It's an online resource for vets to get help.
We have many things there, programs for you, much information, how to fight depression with using foods as medicine, and other things. But you won't be able to discover those things if you don't come. No one will know that you're on the channel. We don't take your name. Unless you send us an email, we won't know. But it's there for you, for your use, for your benefit, and for your family. And family members, if you know a veteran, if you have a veteran that really needs to talk to someone, the Veteran Suicide Prevention Channel is a great place to start.
He urges all vets to get in touch, be it for help or to help, and families too. The best way to do that with both the channel or the Arts Fest is online at avafest.org and vspchannel.vet.